Hello everybody, this is Doomsage recording for you once again. So I've done a couple of test battles just so I can say I know what I'm doing. And I'm going to show you some OP strategies that work on the Flash. Any of these will work for the mobile game. And there are even more strategies for the mobile game. But I've just found a couple of strategies that I really like. Whoops. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, any of these strategies will work for you on whether or not you play Flash or what you play. So the key behind this strategy is really just building up your balloon eco. And if you're totally new to this, that's okay. So you just kind of build up your you can build up your defense a little bit. You just pick something really sturdy, and then you send them balloons, which builds how much money you get every 6 seconds. This is really nice. So you can actually build toward the late game, because the more cash you get per 6 seconds, the more towers you'll be able to get out and whatnot. And I really like this strategy of just sending them in. Pretty meta. It's actually not very meta strategy what I'm doing. But, I mean, you just pick a strong tower. Ninjas, monkey apprentices are really good too. And then you just build up your balloon eco. As you can see, I'm getting 289 every second now. And eventually you can hit a loop with some clumped yellows. And then we're gonna send them some grouped blues, and yes, the strategy can take it out, so it might feel a little useless, but don't worry, it's really not. He's actually sending us some clumped blues now, so what we're gonna want to do is not send in our balloons quite as fast, so that our cash will build. And now we're in trouble until we can buy this. And this really helps our defense. We're going to lose a couple lives here. We should survive, though, with just placing down a couple. 0-0 dart monkeys are actually really strong. We're going to send him a couple grouped pinks. And what you want to do here is find something that can pop camo leads, and then find out when you can send camo leads, and make sure you have that up. Alright, so snipers do a really good job of this, but pretty much your main idea should be building up your eco to about 350, and either they start sending you something, or they have something that counters you. Now, ninjas are OP. Why? Because they have the two key things to this entire game. They have crowd control, with their double star path, and just in general. And then they have actually a really strong form of crowd control, which is their stun grenade. And this also pops camo leads, so you don't need any fancy dart monkey tactics or sniper monkey tactics. If you just build up your eco wisely and get that. And it looks like he's actually going for snipers, which even if he hits strongest, what you do is you just send in something more powerful than a lead, which is I think white, black, and above are all register as stronger than lead. And then you can just then you send in your leads. So you send in like maybe 2 sets of blacks, and then you send in 1 set of leads, and then another set of blacks. So the sniper monkey targets the blacks, not the leads, and it completely neutralizes his defense. And so unless they get like 4 or 5, maybe 6 sniper monkeys, they can't cope until it gets really far ahead and it's a threat. Right now he actually has nothing that can pop camo at all, but we're gonna ignore that. Alright, we're gonna ignore his immediate defense flaws and focus on getting our flash bomb, because that Stun gives the rest of your towers actually a pretty ridiculous amount of time to either distract them, which ninja monkeys can do, and or just pop them in general. And this is really OP actually. Now grouped yellows are really good eco balloons to have because they're so strong. They're fast, they're powerful, and their income is 3. They get a +3 income, and yes, there are stronger income balloons, but these are also the cheapest. So I've done the math. Grouped yellows, if you want to build up an income loop, is the fastest way to do that. And this strategy seems kind of slow or kind of boring, but just wait. This is carrying you to the hyper late game. I've had up to almost 2,000 income before, and I'm just throwing down so many towers. It's legitimately ridiculous. I'm sitting here laughing behind my monitor because it's so stupid. And I can just send a constant loop of yellows and I'm still making money. So, and the yellows, it seems obvious, oh, he's popping them so easily. But later, when like regens and ceramics and stuff starts coming out, he's actually going to have a lot harder time than you think. So I have about 600 income right now. Excuse me. So eventually an income loop starts to happen with these yellows where you don't run out of money. And throw the bomb. Okay, there it is. Eventually an income loop starts to happen where you get your money every 6 seconds. It takes more than 6 seconds to deliver all your yellows. So you are just constantly sending them in. And it just kind of annihilates him. As you can see, he's already lost some lives. His crowd control, I mean, it's doing just fine. But it looks like he got the Flash Bomb Ninja too, so Cameleds is not going to be his demise. And now what we want to do is, alright, round 16, right? So he can maybe send in a Moab at round 18. So now what we want to do is probably actually sell these two and get another double star ninja for just a little bit more manual crowd control. And look at this, almost 800 per 6 seconds. So I was able to throw up a double star really quickly thanks to the game's internal clock. I'm actually going to try to get about 1,000 income and then start mass building Moab Maulers, because you can see one key thing to look for is if his defense changes. If his defense is still changing, that means he's not saving, but if his defense like stops changing, he's sitting on the same 3 or 4 towers for like really extended periods of time, then that tells you he's saving up, and that would you either want to save for like a rainbow regrow rush or a yellow regrow rush, or possibly Moabs, depending on how long he's been sitting on his pile of money. And as you can tell, we're just spamming these yellow balloons, and we're pretty much up to 1,000 income. We have 3 towers, and they're destroying everything really easily, actually. Alright, so now we're sitting on like 1,000 income, so we're rolling in money, honestly. It doesn't feel like it, right? He's probably got like 6,000 worth in defense. Well, we're gonna get that in about 30 seconds worth of time. He's getting maybe 300 money, 300 cash per 6 seconds. We're getting 1,000, so we're getting like 3 times his money every 6 seconds. You always want to set your Moab Maulers to strongest so that they're targeting the Moab balloons and not the little balloons. And so you can just do this setup: 2 Moab Maulers, 2 double star or pentastar, depending on if you have the upgrade or not. I'm not playing with the upgrade, as you can tell. Excuse me. So you can just repeat this setup here and here, and his defense won't really be able to cope. And yeah, so we're just gonna get another, and another, and and as you can see, and then 6 seconds go by at the 2, and then we just are getting tons and tons of upgrades. And he has a pentastar, 3 high crowd control, 1 bomb, throwing ninja monkey. So his defense looks a lot stronger than ours, but we're playing for the super hyper late game because his defense really just cannot match ours. As you can see, his is sort of changing. He has some like changes to his defense, but yeah, we're just sending his ceramic back. It can do nothing. We can pop camo leads, we can pop tons of camos, so there's really nothing his defense can do that he can send that we can't handle. We have Moab control, we have crowd control, camo lead, popping power. There's not anything he can send that we can't just destroy. And so this feels kind of boring, but this is where the as you can see, he's going for the hyper late game, he says. He's really not, because he's not sending any balloons in. I mean, he's sending in some, but I think it's honestly just kind of testing my defense. And I think this is where his defense is going to fall off. These Moabs. And see, it doesn't feel like it, but look, the stun, and then they just get sent back to the beginning or popped. If they get sent back to the beginning, they go back through and they get popped. And so, he's going to have a flash bomb, monkey waiting for it. Alright, GG. So, I guess he's confident, or thinks he's going to lose. I think he might live. Nope. Alright, so we win. That just shows you how powerful the blue Nico is and what kind of strategy you should probably want to run. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.